what had the opportunity to be one of the coolest releases for Magic the Gathering in 2024 may actually turn out to be nothing more than just an absolute disaster. And if you've been around the channel for a while, you know I'm not some doom and gloom content creator. I love Magic the Gathering. People often accuse me of being a Wizards of the Coast shill. But this decision not only makes no sense, but it's just going to do damage. It's just not a good choice, and we have to talk about it today. All right, let's go. Universes Beyond Commander releases are a steady part of the Magic the Gathering release cycle at this point, and I want to be clear. Up until this moment, they have been wildly successful, and I don't say that to be hyperbolic or just boost something up to eventually tear it down. No, these releases have served our community in massively positive ways. The first being the Warhammer collector decks. As you guys can see, I have a couple of these lying around. Then we pivoted to things, going to Doctor Who with the introduction of the collector booster box, and I personally have said that the Doctor Who Commander release, the idea of being outward facing, saying, hey, either old Magic fans that like these IPs or people who have never played Magic that like these IPs, check out Magic's most popular and social format, and while you're at it, buy a pack where you can get crazy looking things and valuable things to add to the commander deck you just picked up. It seems like a natural progression to getting someone involved in Magic the Gathering in today's day and age. But it does seem that Wizards of the Coast has flipped that on its head, and there are decisions being made with the Fallout release set for early 2024. It's coming this year. We'll be tracking every single sold listing. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We're going to have a ton of data on that release. But this product is undergone some decisions that I don't understand. So today I want to talk about those decisions. I want to talk about how that affects the rest of the Magic ecosystem. Yes, not just these Commander releases, that goes beyond that, and why I am just baffled at some of the things that are happening with Magic the Gathering and decisions that are being made by Wizards of the Coast. So moving directly into Fallout, I do want to mention that I have been angry at Wizards of the Coast about this product from the start. I made a video on its release. It's the headline video on the channel. And if I remember, I'll link it here. You can go back, watch this video, then go back and watch it. Maybe I won't link it. I don't know. You can find it on the channel. It's all over the place. This video was about the fact that you could pre-order Fallout on its announcement directly from Wizards of the Coast on Amazon before any game store could possibly offer you a reliable pre-order. And reliable pre-order is going to come up in this video because this decision destroyed maybe some pre-orders of this product already. But you could get this on Amazon before you could get it at your local game store. You could get it at a good price. It was just absurd. Like, I understand Wizards is going to sell to us on Amazon. That's going to happen. You don't have to offer a product before anybody else can to consumers at a low price. That is just ridiculous. That completely destroys the model that you have spent all this time building. It decimates your LGS, and coming off the back of Ravnica Remaster, which I love but didn't sell great, and Murders of Karlov Manor, which was, we have seen the numbers on that. This is just like putting another dent in the next Magic the Gathering set that had an opportunity to be wildly successful for our stores. But that aside, the decision I'm talking about comes with the printing and the allocation of the collector booster box. I'm putting that down because I'm going to wave my hands a lot during this discussion because, I don't know, I'm irritated about this. It has been said by several game stores and friends of mine, Louis over at Kitchen Table TCG, and I don't know, he said this on the podcast, so I'm okay saying this right now. They were allocated such an insanely small number of collector booster boxes that things are going to get insane. And then when I looked into this and I went to Amazon, yes, the place where Wizards of the Coast, sold by Amazon, is selling these collector boxes for Fallout, Commander Fallout, they have skyrocketed to suddenly $317 in price after this information is getting out. Oh, I wonder why? Because these products are highly limited and highly allocated, it would seem. I'm saying that with a caveat because we know Wizards of the Coast we found some more boxes, there's a second wave, distro held them all back, any number of things that could happen. But playing in this sandbox, if the collector box for Fallout is extremely limited, this is a terrible decision. This is a horrible, and this is coming from someone who has said we should make collector boxes feel collectible. It's okay to have a premium product provided that all of us players can get everything we need in the regular affordable product. I have been fine with that. Fine with that. But the time that you do it, the time to make a premium product is not during a set whose purpose is to reach the outside world and try to get more eyes on Magic the Gathering. There's actually a perfect time to do this. We'll talk about it in this video. But the idea of a Universes Beyond Commander set saying, hey, take another popular IP, smash it together with the most popular way to play any trading card game on planet Earth, and you have a formula to bring outside eyes in, to get more people at the table, more people jamming down cardboard, and then that next natural progression. Cracking some packs. We're all Magic fans. We've all done it. We've all had a lot of fun opening Magic the Gathering cards, adding the cool things that we open to our decks, and then sitting down and playing another game. That's an exciting feeling the first time you draw that new foil or that new shiny card or alt art or whatever it is. You have disrupted this progression by saying, hey, we hear you. You want limited rare products. Well, guess what? We're doing it right here, right now. What is this decision? Now we have broken that seemingly fluid chain. Again, if all this is true, it's all just kind of stores hearing their allocations and murmurings right now. But you know, right here on this channel, I like to be early on things. And as we race to 8K, if you like conversations like this and to be early on things like that, make sure you hit that sub button. We're going to try to get to 8K. Subscribe today. That was pretty good. I'm not super unhappy with that one. I really think that this is just the wrong time to go about this, to break that chain. Now, this is just becoming a series of problems I have had with an otherwise successful release. I have accepted Universes Beyond. If I had it my way, I would not choose Universes Beyond, but I am okay with Universes Beyond. It doesn't kill Magic the Gathering for me. If it kills it for you, I understand that. I understand that position, but I think it's important that we recognize it's going to be here. And I'm even more for Universes Beyond in Commander, not only because I don't avidly play Commander, so personally, like, I don't have to interact with it as much, but also Commander is the more social experience. It's more fun to be like, oh, our big Doctor Who fan brought their Doctor Who Commander deck. Our big Lord of the Rings fan brought their all Lord of the Rings Commander deck, and that's even why they're in our pod, so they can play with these different IPs. Like, I have accepted that, and I am okay with it, especially in that arena. But to use Universes Beyond to entice an entire fandom, give them the ability to come in and then break that chain is just insane. Now, I will say that at least all of the players will still be able to get their hands on all of the cards, as usually all of the cards that are available in the collector boxes are also available in the Commander deck. So there won't be anything that's like, oh my god, this is a crazy good Commander card, it's highly expensive and super unavailable. No, certain treatments of that card will just be unavailable. You'll be able to get the base version of the card out of the Commander deck. So all in all, at least that ecosystem is not disrupted. But there's a wonderful opportunity that Wizards of the Coast could have just taken to make collector boxes collectible, and they could have used the Magic the Gathering fandom, our community that just already exists. We could have just said, hey, going forward in the future, standard release collector boxes are going to be extremely limited. Who is mostly buying standard release Magic the Gathering product? Well, us! People who already play Magic the Gathering, people who are already interested in Magic the Gathering, we love the game, we are buying that product. We are the community that often wants things to be collectible. Now, we have a two-folded complaint, because I already hear you in the comment section, I don't care if things are collectible, I just want cheap cards. Like, yes, cards should be affordable and versions of those cards should be collectible. It's a collectible card game, there should be accessibility and collectability, and we must find balance. I've done tons of videos about that on this channel. That is my firm stance on this system and how it needs to work. But in the interest of that, having available affordable cards and collectible cards, we have an opportunity to make play boosters affordable, which they need to take some price off that, and then make these extremely rare. If you were to come out Wizards of the Coast and say, I'm going to make a standard release, the next release, Outlaws at Thunder Junction, which is going the opposite way. Oh, we've got some rumors on that we'll talk about on the channel. That might be a bloodbath. We have an opportunity to say, like, hey, if this is going to be collectible, your game store is only getting 2 cases of the next standard release collector box, and then that's it. They're out. I'd be like, whoa, Collector boxes are collectible. That's insane. That's super fun. Maybe not that light, but there's some number in there where there is some collectability and balance. And also, all the cards are still accessible through the crazy high printed Play Booster box that's readily available for everyone out there. It is a perfect balance in an ecosystem, and it satiates people who have a vested interest in Magic's collectability. Not people who are looking to join Magic the Gathering, not a set that's meant to get more people involved in your game, a set that's meant to live and work around Magic's most social and widespread format, Commander. It just makes no sense. And between this and the idea that the next standard release is going to be printed just crazy to oblivion, no cuts, as many boxes as you could possibly imagine. If any of this comes true, this is just a series of questionable decisions from Wizards of the Coast off the backs of one of the strongest years that I have ever been a part of. 2023 going into 2024 was a masterpiece. If you remove Commander Masters and the crazy price increase, going Lord of the Rings, Wilds of Eldraine, even Doctor Who, Wilds of Eldraine, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, what a wonderful end to a year. Banger after banger after banger after... And then just to drop the ball all right here with these decisions, if they are true, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I, for one, am worried. If this is the direction, if these are the decisions, I am worried because these decisions don't seem to align with the reason that the same company created the products for. I don't understand it. I don't normally get ranty like this. I don't get negative like this. I always try to find the good. And going forward, when we look at the sales data, we interact with some of the Commander decks, we will look for the good and stuff like this, and we will have some positivity coming through. But there's no way to be around this bush. I disagree with this decision, and I think it's a giant mistake. And hey, I don't think it's a giant mistake to share a Hometown TCG video. If you've ever done that, make sure you click that share button. If you're interested in any of my sales data, you can visit cardboardfinance.com. It's only made for desktop because it was made for me to make videos here with, and now that it's public and people are using it, I gotta get on the mobile version. Like, I get that. If you want to support the development of the mobile version of that site, and if you want to support the site in whole and help pay for some of the server costs, join the channel membership here. Or hey, if you want to buy the principal developer a coffee, join the channel membership. It's $5 a month. That's it. It's only $5 a month. You get access to exclusive content, custom emotes. You support the channel. When I have box openings, you get a discount and first priority on box openings. So thank you all so much for hanging out today. Until next time, you guys know me. My name is Josh, and we will see you around. All right, take it easy. I went from product to product in hand this video. Wild, wild.